Hey y'all. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl WineGlassAndChill, and today I'm on my way to my psychiatrist appointment. Alright y'all, so I'm at my psychiatry appointment, and today she wanted to see me 2 weeks because I told her how I'm feeling and stuff. So she wanted to see me in 2 weeks. So this is my 2-week follow-up appointment. And basically, when I go in here, I usually talk about my ADHD. I talk about my depression. And really, my ADHD really lies on my depression. I really just blame ADHD for the depression because ADHD is the type of form of like a computer running too many programs at once. So when I explain some stuff to y'all and I just rumble and be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, and then go to another subject, that's me, my brain having too many programs running at once. So I'm really going to start diving deep into my ADHD and just explaining everything that's going on with our family a little bit more, because I want everybody to be educational about ADHD first. One is for you guys to understand what we struggle with on a day-to-day basis. Our brains are different from the average person that files are completely organized. Our brains are not organized like that. Even when I talk, I could say words weird. That's my ADHD. So that's me trying to figure out how to say it. If I'm saying it right, I don't know, so it's really a lot to take in when you do have ADHD, to understand what we're going through and to do YouTube, just period. So I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna read my book for like 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what she said once I come back out. In here, I'm gonna read my book, and the book I'm reading is I think it's called A Thug Love or something like that. I can't remember, but I haven't read my book in so long, so I need to do that. I'm gonna do that and relax for like 30 minutes because I got a 30-minute gap, and this is my time to relax before I go back there and really give me some mental peace. Okay, y'all, so I'm back in the car, and let's talk about this mental that I've been going through with my psychiatrist. I was just telling her because okay, let's go back. I'm so sorry, y'all. I do be everywhere, but I told my psychiatrist that I wanted to quit my job. I wanted to give a 2-week notice, right? And the only reason why I did a 30-day notice because she only do 30-day schedules. And working at this job that I was going to be working at, she does pay 50% of the rent. So I asked her, if I give you a 2-week notice, would you pay, pay partial, not 50%, but 25% of the rent? How much would I owe on the rent? She told me that she would not pay nothing on the rent. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay for 30 days, but I'm not taking my mental in mind telling, let me say this again. I'm not putting my mental first. My mental is so important for my whole family. All of our mentals are important for our whole family. And me having this job, I run out 5 times, maybe 6, maybe 7 times a day, in and out. No, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's lunch. That's AM. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, bed. That's 4 times. And then if I have to do a morning check, that's 4, that's 5. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And a PM check, that's 12 times a day. I have to run back in and out, right? Mentally, I can't do that. That's an unstable job. And I don't know why I thought I could do it. I thought it would be better, but it's still not better. my mental is really playing with me. My kids is not on a routine. My house is messed up. Having ADHD is just understanding it and knowing what affects it is very important. Now, me having a consistent schedule with this job is just not benefiting me or my kids. Yes, it pays a little bit more on my rent, but I can pay my own rent. I can afford to pay my own rent. It's just I'm lacking a little bit more money, right? So in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I have a whole business. I have YouTube. But my mental is more important than bills. And that's what I feel like I know what I need to do far as quitting this job earlier. And then I get paid on this Friday that's coming up, not from her, from my other job. I get paid from that job. And I'm just going to give her my whole check. So I planned on doing a birthday party for Malaysia and Nayori because Nayori's birthday came up and we moved and I couldn't do a party for him. And now I'm like, I'm not going to do a party for neither. You know why? Because my bills are way more important. And I know a lot of people is like, well, your kids suffer. Bills are important. Mental is important. And I'm doing this because so I can be a better mother for them. I feel like me moving, doing this, moving to this house, one is better, it's bigger, the school district is okay, but y'all didn't know what we was going through in the other house of the reason why we wanted something different. And it has nothing to do with CPS. It had nothing to do with the internet. Nothing with CPS, nothing. I have not had a single CPS case ever caught on me. So I want y'all to understand that that has nothing to do with CPS. But we moved because of certain things. And then I'll tell y'all probably down the line. But right now, I'm not going to tell y'all because I feel like that right now I don't want to deal with on the internet. But so ADHD is definitely something to consider for your brain, for everybody. Like, just if you ever had it, you know, you could be everywhere. But having a job like this that's really playing, that's holding me back, I feel like I'm holding hostage. I'm holding hostage because I pay my rent. I'm forced to stay there for 30 days because of my rent. But I'm just like, now I'm like, I'm not for to stay there. I already worked enough money so I know I could cover my rent for this month. I'm just going to give you my whole check and just do my YouTube and call it a day because my mental is way more important than anything. Than anything, y'all. I want to talk about too about, I know some people ask, was I ever in a learning program? It's called a learning disability program when I was younger. And I'm going to tell you guys, yes, I was. I struggle with reading and writing. Math, I'm okay with, but yes, I was. And I'm not ashamed to tell you who I was and who I wasn't, because that does not define me. I'm not slow. I'm very smart. I'm smart in my own ways. I'm smart everywhere. Everybody is smart in this world in their own ways. Everybody learn in their own ways. But my thing is, when I was younger, they did not know I had ADHD. So if I was younger and I would have had that ADHD labeled on there, I probably would have been a lot better than what I am now as today, because of that, not that label, but what they could have did for me, what they're doing for my children. So my daughter has she has what I got. I feel like her disability is somewhat what I have too, because I have speech too. So when I'm talking, a lot of people's like, oh, I don't understand, you're illiterate. And that's wrong for you guys to say you're illiterate and you're not really paying attention to. Some people really do struggle with learning. Everybody don't learn on the same level as everybody else. I know what I got in my life, but I know one thing for certain, that I'm not slow. I'm very smart. I'm very intelligent. So my daughter has the her learning disability and her ADHD diagnosis, and my baby can write a paragraph. A fucking paragraph. Do you know I almost started crying on Christmas? When I was younger and I was her age, I was 8 years old, I didn't know how to read and write back then. And that used, back then, back then I didn't know. So my mom blamed it on Milwaukee County schools, because versus where we stay at, where me and my kids stay at, their school system thrives to help kids. So in Milwaukee, when I was younger, I don't know about now, but when I was younger, it was like they didn't really want to help me. So I felt in the wayside, not having the label of having ADHD, having depression, having anxiety. I had all of this, but did not know that I had this. You know what I mean? This affected my learning. I didn't even know. When I got home, all I wanted to do was sleep. Because of my ADHD, I did not know this. So I'm very happy from who I am today. Because I used to have a learning disability, or I still struggle with it, does not define who you are, or define who I am. Don't let nobody define you. No matter what people say on this internet, I don't care. I'm still going to be Wineglass. I might struggle. Life comes in different waves. So right now, this right here is a wake-up call to be like, you know what? I'm going to force, I think what it is, the universe, like the spirits and stuff, is forcing me to do my business. And I think that's what it is. But I just wanted to tell y'all that, and I'm very proud of myself. I got to give myself grace. Like everybody on the internet, thank y'all so much. You said, Diamond, you have to give yourself grace. You do a good job. You have to give yourself grace. And I have to tell myself that. Diamond, you got to give yourself grace. I haven't even been doing my positive affirmations, y'all, in the mirror. I haven't even been doing that. And I need to start telling myself I'm beautiful. I'm worth it. I can't even do my hair because of this job. I have to really take myself first. I'm going to text this lady and just tell her I'm done with the job. How much I owe? I got $1,000 check here. You can have it. I'm done with it, and I'm going to cancel my kids' parties, and I'm going to work my ass off, and I'm going to take them on a vacation once again, because I know that right now is hard, but I'm going to do whatever I have to do just to keep going, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I will see y'all later. I have to take my baby to the hospital, so I will see y'all later.